Alrighty, here we go. So this is the first video we've made in quite a while. Thank you all for tuning in. This is going to be about Tomorrowland, the film and the symbolism and how it pertains to reality. If you haven't gone on and read about the non-curvature that we're supposed to be able to measure and see on our uh, globe, then go out and find it out because this is a flat earth clue movie and we're going to get right into it. So it starts off the film, go and watch it and then watch this. This is the first, we're going to go through the first scene here with Frank. At the 1964th year World's Fair, right? Well, 1964. If you're in your 1964th year, that means you must be 1963. Well, what happened in 1963? There was a coup d'etat in the United States. The United States President, President John F. Kennedy, Mr. Anti-Racism, Mr. Anti-Banker, Mr. Anti-War, was assassinated. Why is that significant? Because before then, everybody had just been done being warmongers. The Korean War is over. World War II is over. Everybody's at home and has a job, and we've got a guy talking about no longer wanting to make racism a total crime, get us out from under the thumb of the international financiers and bankers, and prevent us from getting into another war where a lot of people are going to die. Right? A lot of poor people are going to die in the war, and the rich guys are going to get out of doing it. They'll be National Guard or whatever it happens to be. So President Kennedy is an absolute hero. His executive order 111110 is the last piece of policy that was ever signed into law to do anything useful. It monetized all of the silver that the United States government had. So instead of going and asking the private bankers for a couple of $1 billion loan, a $1 billion loan at interest, President Kennedy was able to produce his own currency, non-interest bearing debt, so that us taxpayers wouldn't be beholden and under the thumb of the international banking scene. But unfortunately, President Kennedy was killed. The international bankers didn't like it. The arms companies didn't like it. And likely some of the steel companies that weren't going to get orders to build guns and bullets and tanks and planes were probably miffed too. And the bankers the most of all, because not only is the United States government getting an interest-bearing debt for that, but all those other companies may be getting them too. And if there's no wars, then there's no interest. Right? So, that's the significance of Frank's opening scene, is that he is ready for hope, ready for an excellent shot of having an opportunity to leave his mark on humanity as building a jetpack. So that's the opening scene with Frank and what that means to get into the exclusive club, the billionaire club. That's why Athena lets him in. And we see the final scene with Governor Nix as saying phases 1 and 2 are in, which are very likely killing Kennedy and starting the war. So, that's the opening scene of the film, if we're going to read between the lines, and onward and outward.